What's happening?
What's happening?
Can you guys not hear anything?
No, I feel like I'm in timeout.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I will fix that. So that's what happens when you do a live show and you screw it up.
Boom. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
Lesson Kyle learned.
Oh my God! I kicked his dog.
You did. You got to spend it boogers.
Instead of the intro, we should just have Kyle learn stories.
Ah. You sure you want that on your conscience?
No.
Yo, Miami just fired their coach.
Really?
Yeah. They did. Okay, let's try this again, huh?
Yeah.
All right, shut up. Shut up.
Lords and ladies from near and far, lend your ears to the most raw gaming podcast in the land, with your hosts, Sir Philip the Noble, Sir Richard the Sultan, and Sir Saul the Vulgar. This is Gaming on Thrones, and remember, don't forget to flush.
Happy Halloween. Dude.
Wow. Indeed, happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Gaming on Thrones. Today is Sunday, October 25th. It's Halloweenie week, and this is the show that takes you through the digital crusade, and we are your guides, Saul Cuellar,
Hear me.
Richard Lamoureux.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing. Yes, that's what we get.
Yes.
No enthusiastic.
I'm
I'm
still
doing homework,
hungover on day
yay.
2.
You're old now, man. You can't
I know,
do that.
I can't. I'm done, bro. I'm done. No more.
Mm-hmm.
I give up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's done, Rick. He's done. He's not doing it ever again.
Ever. I'm never tasting alcohol again in my whole entire life.
Do we want to do like a versus where it's Saul versus alcohol, and who do we think's gonna win?
Well, Saul's gonna lose, obviously.
Yeah, next show we do, he's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so
Everybody
hungover, guys.
eventually loses the alcohol. It's not like that's a non-winnable scenario.
It's like cancer.
Whoa.
Oh, bro! I
Was
mean,
that Mitch
yeah,
Hedberg
It's like
joke?
AIDS. It's like AIDS. That's what
Mitch
it
Hedberg
is.
joke where he's talking about like alcoholism is the only disease you can actually get yelled at for having.
It's true.
It's
Well, like a drug addiction too. That
yeah.
kind of same. Any substance abuse is the disease you can get scolded for.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you get cancer? You shouldn't have drank out of all those plastic bottles.
Well, now we're gonna start spreading hysteria.
Mm,
I mean, just common knowledge.
now
You
I'm
know.
drinking out of my plastic bottle.
I'm drinking out of a plastic cup.
You are? That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Just
Come
a
at me,
regular-
bro.
Yeah. Yo, I'm in the rumble.
You're always in the rumble.
I am. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Stupid Google Hangouts changed my Halloween logo. I was all ready for Halloween and had everything set up. You screwed me again.
Yeah.
Why you do this to me?
Yeah.
Welcome to troubleshooting with Gaming on Thrones.
You screwed me again, Pennypacker.
Whoa, bro.
Yo.
All right.
LGBT, homie. LGBT.
Well, we'll see. Oh, whoa, bro.
You gotta
Whoa.
keep it legit.
So, what you guys been playing? You got some new stuff, don't you?
Well, it's actually none of it's new, but it's new to me. I've been trying Binding of Isaac because there's the DLC comes out next Friday. I've been playing Rebirth, and the new DLC is Afterbirth. It's adding a bunch of stuff, so I've been trying to get into that game. But god damn it all, it's hard because it's twin stick, and my brain doesn't work like that.
Gotta get used to that shit.
Yeah, it's
It's
I was
tough,
getting,
man.
but you can see yourself getting better, like every room and every floor and everything. So you get The learning curve is steep, but you can climb it pretty quick. And I've been playing Broken Age because it was free on the PlayStation Network this week or this month, and it's a point-and-click adventure game, so it's super exciting. I played it for like 2 hours, and I was just kind of sitting there like, all right, I did it. It's got cool artwork and everything, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a barn burner, definitely. That's me. That's what I did.
I played Street Fighter V, the beta again, only for a few minutes because it's like I could learn how to play it, but it's a beta, so basically it's only going to be open to play for like a few hours a day. Then they're going to take it away, and it's not going to be released for another like 6 or 7 months. So I'm just enjoying it for the time being, as in just mashing a bunch of buttons, which if you play with anybody, talk to anybody I play with, like Fatty, he says that's all I do anyway is just mash buttons, so I guess nothing really changes.
I mean, it sounds like you just mash buttons.
I know. Well, if you listen to me play any game, it sounds like I'm mashing every
That's true.
button on the
You're hard on
controller.
that shit.
But I like it. The netcode seems to have gotten better. I've been getting a lot more matches more frequently. I haven't noticed any significant lag whenever playing, but I'm not one of those people that like links combos, so I can't really tell. Like if Fatty was playing, he'd be able to tell because if there's a little bit of lag on a link, you're not going to be able to go from light to heavy to medium or whatever. So for people like that, you can tell, but for people like me that are just hitting like random shit, you're not going to really be able to tell. But they got Ken in here. They got some new character that looks like fucking Dragon Ball Z characters from GT.
Yeah, you go Super Saiyan, bro.
Fucking nuts with those supers, bro.
Yeah.
The supers are out of this world for all of them. They like spent a lot of like time on designing like the supers. Usually you have like one super and it's all right. Hopefully they have like, since we're getting a lot more like DLC, maybe they'll have like, well, I know they're not doing DLC because they're saying everything you can unlock for free by just playing the game and unlocking it yourself like you used to be able to with like Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff.
Yeah.
But I hope that they start adding in like more supers and shit like that. Like have 10 options for a super. Kind of like we have subclasses with different shit there, and you can always change that up. That'd be really cool, but who knows?
I like how he goes Super Saiyan though. He stomps on the ground, his hair goes all up and everything in red. That shit's pretty cool. I was like, damn.
Super Saiyans are badass, man.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
I tried watching the Resurrection of Frieza, but I fell asleep after the first 45 minutes where I think it was like Goku and Vegeta are training with some other dude, and the dude's like not even taking him seriously. And I'm like, this is like 45 minutes into the freaking movie, and you guys still aren't back on Earth to go fight fucking Frieza.
Like, what?
You know how that works,
Yeah,
man.
come
But
on.
it's bullshit. It's a movie. You have a time constraint.
I mean, next time on Dragon Ball Z is a saying for a reason.
That's the fucking show. Next time on Dragon
What
Ball.
if they said that like in the movie though? They were like, next time on our next movie, you'll actually get to fucking watch the fucking
2017.
Goku will still be building his spirit bomb for the fucking.
Definitely
15th
over
fucking movie.
9,000 by now.
My God, build the fucking okay, so the first spirit bomb, alright, so he's not that powerful yet. But like when he's Super Saiyan level like 3 and 4 and he still takes fucking 10 days to build a spirit bomb? Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's not efficiency.
Like didn't you use that perk? Like put that perk on in your gear when you go on.
Yeah, he used none of
You're
his
ready.
agent training.
Just needs a sensu bean. That's all he needs. Just a sensu bean.
Just eat a senzu bean, do the spirit bomb. Just get this. Because that's what it's gonna come down to.
Like, why are the
And-
wishes always like so bad too when they get to Dragon Balls? It's always like, let's bring back somebody from the dead. It's never like Playboy Mansion or like a yacht.
Maybe we could just like.
If I had Volma, I'd be like, yo, let's get a yacht and just gonna cruise out there.
I've always wanted the
Where am I
pink
saying?
Vegeta shirt that just said "Bad Man" on it. That was
Pretty sure you could just buy one and get it done at a print shop for like
I could. It's like it was like a
Yeah.
pink bowling like button-up collared shirt. It just said "Bad Man" on the back. You think people would get that?
Well, yeah.
Walking around.
The best is when you watch the translated ones and he's got the girliest voice of all time wearing that shirt.
I don't do that. The only
think-
anime I don't watch in Japanese is Dragon Ball Z.
Would you say the Pride announcer and Vegeta are the same person?
possible.
I mean, yeah, she's pretty awesome. So we'll move on to video games now. Well, I mean, everybody likes Dragon Ball Z, so it's okay. I played a little bit of Tomb Raider. Again, the definitive edition.
I downloaded it.
Oh, and I didn't play it, but I fired it up one night and then just decided it was too late and then I needed to go to sleep. But I did fire up Battlefield Hardline because I do want to run through that campaign. It was pretty cool, and it's free. So.
Free.
Are you gonna get the one with the Tom Clancy one, Rainbow Six Siege?
No, that never looked appealing to me.
Out of all the games coming out, that one looks like. Out of all the shooters, that one looks like most appealing to me. Just because
cool.
terrorist mode is so awesome. I remember playing Rainbow Six 2, like Rainbow Six Vegas and shit. Terrorist mode, where you just got to hunt down like the 30 people in that open maps. Those are cool as fuck.
Maybe, man.
If they just came out with that mode for like $9, I'd buy that mode.
Yo,
just the mode.
Not $30.
Wait, not 30? Yeah.
Yeah. Considering that's like
$9, motherfucking not even 10. $9. Fucking $9. Well, I don't know. The Division looks like it's gonna come.
Never coming out.
I'm still holding out hope. I'm being positive now, guys. I'm not like I'm an anti-positive sports fan, but I am totally positive gamer fan. So.
I'm very optimistic when I'm a real.
What are you optimistic? Who are you kidding?
No, well,
Name the date. Name the date.
I have a bunch of snarky comments and everything.
Specifically. Like secretly inside, Rick really wants everything to succeed.
Yeah, I do because I'd like to enjoy it, but like the bitter, nasty, jaded part of me is like, man, it's gonna suck when you be soft. I mean, I hope it's awesome, but I mean,
Assassin's Creed Syndicate's getting some pretty good reviews right now.
Yeah, I heard it's a good Unity. Reskinned.
Yeah, I heard it's like this is a good Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Just an Assassin's Creed game.
Like, I listened to a commentator on YouTube who actually likes the whole series and everything like that. He goes, I had to get it. I had to try it out. I wasn't coming into this game thinking that it was actually going to be good. And he's like, it's basically like a reskinned Unity in England and the Industrial Revolution and everything like that. Yeah. He goes, it's pretty cool. But it's nothing that's going to bring anybody in that's not used to playing these types of games.
It works a lot better.
Yeah.
But see, that's the key. That Rick just nailed it right there. So, and to back up what you just said, Saul. So it's not some revolutionary game that's going to bring in somebody that's not familiar with Assassin's Creed, right?
Right.
So, but I feel like, and I was talking about this with some of the other guys today, that the quiet but positive launch for this game is just what they needed.
Yeah.
Because they didn't need this loud, aggressive promotion for the game and then have it fucking not work. Exactly what happened with Unity.
I mean, we still have to wait and see. The PC edition hasn't come out yet, but they said that they are taking their time because they want it to work this time. So we'll see.
Like I said on the news group or whatever, I'm very excited to see what the Division is going to be like on fucking PC. That is going to be great.
I don't know.
That is going to be great.
Well, another thing that was good. Remember like a year ago when we were talking about the last Assassin's Creed Unity, and I was like, there's no reason to have like 300 people on screen. It's just going to bog the game down.
Yeah.
And ruin it.
I remember that.
Lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. And now that they've slimmed the crowds down tremendously to where, I mean, it's not barren, but it's not as bad as it was in Unity, where it would just have like 1,000 NPCs that you couldn't even interact with, that just slowed your game down to like 10 frames a second. Yeah, so at least they realized, let's make the game better around the cool stuff we can do.
I'd have to say, though, because I did play Unity for a good bit, and I never finished it, but I got pretty far. And I'd have to say that the NPCs, while they dragged the frames down, it was so awesome to see an actual like fucking riot in the streets where people were like it was like a protest where you'd have like Group A over here like burning flags, and then Group B like beating the shit out of some dude for no fucking reason at all. And it was all like you couldn't interact with everybody, but there were certain people you could interact with, but like Rick said, there's 1,000 people on screen and 100 people. It was like an area around you of 100 people, NPCs, would react to the things you did, and it was awesome. Maybe it was a little ahead of its time, but it was awesome, man. You would jump off a building in this crowd of this massive people, and it was really cool. Like you just run up and like shank dudes and run out of there. But you're right.
It was a
slow down, but
It looks like a cool game. It's just.
Yeah. It was ambitious, especially at the time when the consoles were new and they didn't really know how to use them to the full potential and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it suffered across the board on every platform though. So
I'd go along with that, especially I mean if you're a game connoisseur, you saw the bad parts. If you were just a casual, like Assassin's Creed's cool, like it wouldn't have bothered you, I don't think.
Yeah.
Because it suffered from the same things that other Assassin's Creed games did, where you trip on fucking nothing.
They talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, and like free running was just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Where
free running's always a pain in the ass.
He'd jump off the side of the roof instead of off the fucking post that's right in front of you. It's like
trying to jump up, and I just jump straight backwards for no reason.
The way I kind of saw it was like Assassin's Creed is like Batman, but like Batman is Eminem, and Assassin's Creed is Eminem's little brother.
What?
He like sucks, but he still raps. You know, see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No.
I get it.
Somebody gets it.
Okay.
It's the one Assassin's Creed is trying to be Batman in their own way, but it really sucks.
Does Eminem have a little brother?
Yes, and he raps,
And he's not Eminem.
and he's not Eminem.
Well, no, of course not.
That's what Assassin's Creed is.
Yeah,
I learned.
it's Batman's non-rapping little brother. Is what it is.
Whenever I hear Assassin's Creed, they're like, "Oh, it's just like Batman. Oh, it's just like Batman. Oh, it's just like Batman. Batman. But it's not Batman. But the mechanics are just like Batman.
No, Batman's just like Assassin's Creed.
I was gonna say, to be fair, Batman would be like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, but I think the reason people say Assassin's Creed is like Batman because Batman most of the time works, other than this last one.
Well, yes, yes, agreed. But I mean, Assassin's Creed 2 was one of the best games I've ever played. That was awesome. Worked. Whatever. Moving on. Syndicate's doing well. It's getting good reviews. The people I've talked to in other gaming groups said they really like it. So, you know, if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed and you were a little nervous, looks like things are good. You know, go out, GameFly it, or buy it, or whatever you're gonna do, because I think it's looks like a pretty cool game. There's enough game there, and it works. So.
Or it'll just be free in 2 years.
Yeah. Whatever. $30 sometime soon.
Yo, he said it.
I don't know. I mean, you know, there was an article that came out this week that we've all kind of speculated on, which was the real story behind Destiny's non-story.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a good way to put that? All right. Yeah. Did you guys happen to skim through that article at all?
I didn't, because I've already looked at stuff like that, so I'll just listen to what you guys say, and if it's the same shit that I've heard before.
I've heard
it is
that
really,
as well.
Yeah.
But it was just all put together instead of just like a little blurb of a rumor. It was like all the rumors put together.
So what do you think about that, Rick? Was it just kind of like, oh yeah, I kind of knew all that anyway. It doesn't really change.
Well, yeah, I knew
it.
It was just, it seemed a lot more definite. Like this is actually what happened. How like I feel bad for Bungie, man, because you have. They love everything. The first raid was done. They love the first raid, and then they get a hold of the story, and they're like, nah, scrap this. Like 13 months before the game releases. That was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to see the supercut that they presented that everybody hated.
It's probably good. I mean, I don't know who else they got now. I mean, the story's actually there. That explains why we were all bitching. Oh, there's no story, because there wasn't.
From what I watched a video yesterday from this guy Cactus HD, and he basically busted out with, was the Taken King worth it? Long run, it was kind of worth it because you got all the stuff and you got the new raid and all that. But he goes, the story was still shit. I mean, compared to the initial story, it was a lot better. But he goes, all the characters were fucking nothing except for the one dude. What was his name that everybody loved?
Cade.
That's the only one that was worth the shit. Other than that, there was nothing special about the story compared to, like, if you were to say Unity or something like that, where I think sometimes there's a good story. I think that's the one that they have now, they said wasn't that great of a story. But other games like Halo, like, that's an awesome story compared to, like, Destiny, who had a shitty story. So now any kind of story is going to be a better story, which will make it worth it. I don't know, you guys were talking about stories, and I still don't think it's up to par with how much money they've put into it and all this different fucking rumor and all this shit. It should be a lot better.
I mean, if I could be completely candid and honest, The Taken King is not worth $40. But I love Destiny, so I paid for it, and I'm happy because I'm obviously still playing it. But if you weren't in love with Destiny, it is not worth $40.
No.
I mean, yes, the campaign is better, especially with Cade, and they give Eris kind of a little bit more depth to her character and a little bit more emotion. And that's cool, and some of the things they've added are cool. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how many times you guys have raided. I'm raiding again tonight.
I'm done with that shit.
It's shit. The raid is fucking easy. And the first time I beat it, I was like, oh my god, super excited. I'm like one of the first 30-something% that did it, that have tried. And you run that a few times, and it's like, this is cake.
All it is fucking bitching the whole fucking time. All it is fucking bitching. That's what I've run into, so I don't even fuck with it.
Oh, people just bitch in your crew?
Look, somebody just died over here. Way to fucking go, blah, blah, blah.
I know, dude.
It's like, really? I got homework, I got work, I got other shit. I don't need this.
Yeah. I have, we had two new guys jump in with us, and they were good. They were, one of them's light level was a little low. It was just 292 or 293.
Who cares?
No, I mean, we were all above.
That's what it breaks down into, is people start doing that. They start being like elitists. It's a fucking game. And
yeah, well, we knew we could carry.
You fucking bitch everybody else.
We knew we could carry them through. It was just like teaching somebody the mechanics, because that raid is all mechanics. Like, except for Golgoroth, who we were already past when these guys came in. We were on the Death Singers and Oryx.
Right.
There's no rage there. I mean, Death Singers there is, but they're easy. So it's just teaching somebody the mechanics, and they did a good job. But what happens is, if you're a guy like me, like myself personally, I'm married with a child, so when I set aside time to do a raid, like, I have time limit on this shit. And I can't just do it again the next day if we fail, or I can't, like, if we don't kill Oryx, I can't just pop back on the next day, because this shit, it takes a little while, so you got to schedule the time. So I get a little irritated, but I'm with new guys, I'm like, oh, we're good, you're doing a good job, whatever. Like, I'm positive about it. But I have played with some guys, man, from LFG and shit that are just like, oh, what the f*** would you find this fucking guy? I'm like, really? Dude.
Yeah, like, really? Like really? Like,
if
nobody
you're that
has
good
to be in that raid.
Right, exactly. If you're that good, just solo it, man. Like, don't... I don't know.
I don't yell at anybody, but I definitely sit there like, oh my god.
I mean, that's what you should do. Like, everyone should do that. Yeah. It's like, everyone's going to have an off day. But it seems more than more than recent, everybody's just extra pricky about it. And it's like, really? Yeah. Like, I've come to do raids because, like, when me and Rick and, like, Ivan and Guy and Chico used to do raids, and Dow, like, we go in there, we just have a blast, bro. Like, even we fucked up, we just laugh it off, be like, all right, seriously, guys, we need to get this shit done. As of recent, it's been like, oh, man, kick this fucking person. Kick this person because they're fucking sucking. And it's like, really? Like, you're not that good, so why are you talking shit?
A lot of that may have to do with you can't carry anybody through this raid. Like, everybody has to contribute. So if someone is not good, they're just sitting there fluffing off, it's going to affect everybody else. So everybody else is going to end up getting pissed. Like,
there's parts of you...
Just, like, not paying attention consistently.
Oh, I know.
Just
and it's usually the same people that are bitching.
And it was just like, kick them. We'll find somebody else on the forum. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with, like, look, dude, we can't get this done with you. We're going to have to whatever. But, like, I've seen some, like, straight up bullying on that shit, like, where people are just super fucking dicks, and you're just like, what? Really? Because this is why, though, this is why the raid sucks, because if we are only bitching because we can't get to the next loot drop, that is not a good raid. The raid should be super fucking fun. Yep. You should take time out to throw your fucking grenades down, do a fucking dance in the middle of the thing, because it's just, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
And, Yeah, like I'm terrible at jumping. You guys have heard me say that before.
I'm the
So-
jump king at the worst.
Oh.
So like people are fucking getting so pissed at me, like, oh my god, please make it across. I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm just not that good at it. You're gonna have to deal with it. I feel the biggest the pressure is on. Like our hands are sweating. I'm like, please make the jump, please make the jump. Oh, dude, I suck. I'm getting better.
The
I'm getting
easiest
better.
though. Hunter is the
Yeah.
absolute. Oh yeah, you put the Boons of Yayo on and you just. Boop, boop, boop.
I told you that
Oh,
Boons of
triple
Yayo. Yeah, no, I don't triple jump either because that fucks me up because I never triple jump PvE. So
What? No wonder you're having
Yeah.
troubles. It's so
That's
easy.
what sucks about mechanics on different games. Is like that's one of the reasons I won't really go into Street Fighter yet. Is because like you have to put your mindset into that. Like you have to readjust all your shit. It's like I remember somebody was talking about how I have my Destiny set up on my controller like Call of Duty just because it's easier for me. So like
Yeah,
people be like hit this. Like no, I can't. This doesn't work. The same.
So last week we lost some guys in the middle of the raid, like right at the War Priest, and I was like, motherfucker, and we had to get new people, and no one knew how to run the relic.
Oof.
So
Well,
I was so I was like,
there's a new strat. You don't even worry about the relic. You just let the person die, and you can get more damage on the War Priest that way. Because by the time it runs back, you can revive the first person that had it.
That'll be my job.
oh well, we didn't. I didn't run the relic on War Priest. I ran the relic on Oryx, but like when I was doing shade and shit like that, I was running the relic. Like I had fucking.
Wait, you're terrible at jumping, and you were running the relic.
Yeah, no, dude, because I was the only one
I
that
feel
took it on.
like the reason why you may not be succeeding a lot is because you're picking the wrong job.
Let me tell you something. I did amazing, and I did awesome, and I didn't fail it once. I don't know what happened, dude. It was awesome though.
You had the fucking.
But I had my agility. The whole fucking raid, I had my agility all tuned up to make the fucking spaceship jump puzzle,
hmm
so I could actually do it without pissing people off. And the whole fucking raid, I forgot to change my shit around. So like I was like, why am I dying so easily?
No.
Because my armor was like way the fuck down. So we killed Oryx, and then I realized, oh my god, I had my agility like all the way up the whole time.
You're just badass now.
Yeah, no, I did good at running, but I agree with Saul. The raids, I'm only doing the raid. The raid isn't fun for me. I'm only doing it to get drops. That's the only reason I'm doing it, which to me is bad. That Vault of Glass is still the ultimate fucking raid.
Yeah.
It's still fun as shit.
Yeah, I just had to run it last week.
I like it. I like Vault of Glass. Oh, because you had to get your pulse rifle.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
like my favorite gun in the game right
Is
now.
it awesome?
It's so awesome. The amount
I
of
just,
damage you can put on bosses that have large hitboxes is incredible. Like you sit there and you never let off the trigger and you never lose bullets as long as you're getting crits. So you can just put an obscene amount of damage on a boss.
I
Have
started
you,
to see people use it on PvE a lot more often than I thought it would be used.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
on PvE, but
I need to get it. I'm just like an exotic collector though. Either of you gotten the touch of Malice yet?
yep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that thing destroys the
Yeah.
end of the raid. It's just like you never run out of ammo, and you're in the invincibility bubble, and you just shoot and shoot and shoot. Anyways, moving on to another classic icon of video games. Tuesday is the 27th, and that's Halo 5, and I'm super
What?
fucking pumped.
They're coming out with that game?
Yeah, you haven't heard? You haven't seen anything going on? No 12-pack Monster Energy promotions. None of that.
No. I've been
I'm gonna
watching
get one.
a lot
I'm
of
gonna
it
need
on
my
stream
rec
now.
packs. I'm gonna get one of those.
I watched
I'm
a
gonna
lot
get
of
my
it on
rec pack.
stream. It looked good.
So I tagged you in that post of the guy's video on YouTube. Did you watch any of that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't think you did because you were out, but yeah, it looks good, man. Multiplayer looks crisp.
I'm
I'm
hoping.
60 FPSs, bro.
I want that planet side.
It's probably
what
the
did you
best
think?
game I've seen on Xbox so far. Which is
What did you think?
Which is a shove to the face of every developer that says we can't make this game run at 1080p 60 FPS because if they can do it, you can fucking do it.
They don't want to focus on it. It's like they don't want to focus on PC.
Well, that's a whole other story. Which
But
we might talk about.
it is a completely other story. But for the most part, kind of the same.
343. I mean, 343 has to be the ones that do well, though. I mean,
Yeah, because they have to focus.
Yeah,
on
they're the
console.
Microsoft flagship right now.
Yeah.
right. I mean, it's kind of up to them to set the bar, but I mean, Destiny looks good, man.
Oh yeah.
I think there's areas where PlayStation 4 definitely looks better on Destiny, but but Destiny looks great.
It's because they got a parody. For the parody, they got to make it all go down so it doesn't look way better.
Why are you gonna do that? I mean, there's no need.
That's not. I'm not saying that's actually
jab.
true. I'm just saying that's what all the fanboys always say. Oh, our game only runs at 900p because it can't be better than the Xbox. I'm like, no, the game runs at 900p because it's the same fucking thing as the Xbox. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Halo 4 looks great, but beyond the look of it, it just looks really fun. The campaign looks really cool. And what I'm kind of excited about is the playing it on Legendary won't be as daunting and as grindy because you can actually have your fire team heal you if you die.
What?
Yeah, they got revives.
Revives. So that will be really cool if in fact you're at a place where your fire team can revive you. You won't have to do the same fucking mission over and over again until you figure out a way to get it right, or at least part of a mission.
Do they have a raid?
Huh?
Do they have a raid?
I mean, no, but
I know.
the PvP looks really solid, and I love the way the rec packs work within the PvP environment. You can't really use them in arena, so there's your classic Halo 4-on-4. Weapons are on the maps. It's going to take a lot of skill and know how to do well at the arena. But in Warzone, you build up the rec packs and you start customizing your Spartan. You start customizing your loadout.
So dropping tanks on bitches and shit.
You can drop a tank in there. Yeah.
That was nuts. That was cool. The guy, because he kept playing the random vehicle, and it kept giving him fucking awesome stuff. Like, it didn't give him a Warthog once. He was just like, well, tank. I guess I'm gonna go do that. And he got like 36 kills just shooting into their base nonstop.
Yeah, I like the way Warzone is throwing a little PvE. It makes it a little bit like Destiny with the PvE and PvP mixed in too. But it looks pretty cool, man. I'm excited about it. I'm ready for some Halo that again. And did I send you guys the screenshot that I took in Halo 3 that was the Traveler, but with Void Burn on?
What?
It's fun. Yeah, there's a part in Halo 3 where it looks like the Traveler is there, but he has Void Burn.
Yeah, I think
they
knew they were going to do this anyway back then.
Oh yeah, they put clues in the old games about Destiny.
Yeah, ODST took one of the clues out.
Really?
Yeah, there was like zoink.
Yeah, ODST had a poster in one of the rooms in one of the missions, just a random poster you'd run by unless you looked at details. And it had Destiny on it, and it had like this logo, the Destiny logo and shit, and now it's changed. It's like something different.
Yeah.
Wow, we ain't advertising for free.
It is kind of cool, though. It's weird, but it's cool that it seems like Halo and Destiny. I know people said Destiny plays just like Halo. It doesn't. I mean, there's certain mechanics that they feel the same, but it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like they're forever tied together, and there's at least Easter eggs in both games that kind of link them, and that's pretty cool.
Well, it's the same universe, isn't it?
No.
If the Master Chief is in this one, that would make it the same universe.
If it's the Master Chief,
yeah.
I mean,
who else are they talking about?
I don't know. I mean, I'm agreeing with you. Maybe this is like sometime crazy in the future. I don't know. I don't know.
What if the Master Chief is the Traveler? Oh.
Yo, my God!
What if Cortana?
Yeah.
What if Cortana was the Traveler?
You just blew my mind.
Master Chief's the speaker.
Damn, I
You'd probably tell me more.
Feels right now. What?
I could tell you more, but I won't. Man, fuck you. I don't know what's going on.
Because I'm still waiting for the script.
Yeah. I still won't remove this helmet, bitch. So my prediction my prediction is that Master Chief dies in Halo 6.
Oh, you're going for the next game?
I don't think he dies in this one.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever die because they're.
But they said that the Master Chief storyline is coming to an end. Do you play a Halo game without Master Chief? Now, hypothetically, Rick, say you have an Xbox Do you play a Halo game without the Master Chief?
Yeah, definitely. I hold no emotional tie to Master Chief. I held way more of an emotional tie towards Cortana because Master Chief really doesn't ever act like a human being.
Real talk.
Well, maybe that's because
That's
they
what I'm
fucking
saying.
stole him out of his bed when he was a 5-year-old kid. And, like,
Yeah,
pumped
I'm
him
not
full of
jiving
drugs.
Master Chief. I don't know what he looks like. He's just this robot now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad written character or anything. I'm just saying the game has never presented anything to make me, other than I think he's a badass, like tie me to caring about what happens to him.
Yeah.
Halo 5 will.
Especially
Because
since he's
guess
like
what?
died at the end of every Halo, but didn't die at the end of every Halo. So like, you know what I mean?
I mean, look,
Again, I'm not shitting on Halo. I'm just
I
saying
get what you're saying. He's
the
like a
game,
government lackey.
well, they weren't written from the perspective to make really anybody care deeply about Master Chief.
You've given no reason for Rick and me
Yeah.
to love him.
They didn't humanize him at all for me to relate to.
But that's
I'm not saying that's bad.
Fair. No, I know. Fair point. Fair point. I understand. But Halo 5 might do that.
Yeah.
Because
For
he
the-
doesn't have Cortana.
For the
And-
black guy.
For the fuck.
We'll end up liking him more.
No, Spartan Locke's a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't like him. Just because Nightfall was such a horrible fucking thing. It
Yeah.
was horrible.
That was great.
But okay, so Master Chief doesn't have Cortana in this one, and he's making decisions on his own. He basically goes AWOL, and he's like, no, I don't like it. I'm not coming back to Oni, and I'm going to do my own thing here because something fucking stinks, and I'm going to find out why. So I think we're going to get a lot more emotion from Master Chief here. We're going to get him being who he is as opposed to, what Oni is telling him to do.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, yeah. If they could make him into more a relatable character for me, I'd enjoy that tremendously.
Did you did see the you saw the launch trailer, the gameplay trailer?
I watched the first mission. I watched a bunch of the multiplayer, just so I wasn't completely ignorant to what was going on in Halo.
There's a scene in the trailer where Spartan Locke's like, "Are you gonna come quietly? Because I gotta take you in." And Chief's like, "Nah, bro, I got some shit to do. I'm just gonna walk this way, and you're not gonna do anything about it."
100% fully expecting them to end up reuniting at the end and killing a common enemy.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, that's just storyline 101. That's gonna happen, right? Because I mean, they're both good. You can't have one more good than the other good. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think Spartan Locke's good. He's doing what he's told. He's doing what he thinks is right, and I think Chief's doing what he thinks is right, and I think, and
Locke
that's why.
all the shady shit's going down. I'd be like, wait, maybe he's right. Maybe let's stick with him.
I heard something in one of the trailers that sounded like Buck was calling for help, and they kind of had Master Chief kind of like turn his head like he was looking back, deciding whether to go help the guys that are chasing him down or leave him there.
Oh, please, quick time events. Please.
No,
Buddy,
there
press-
won't be any.
Press X to save, press B to leave.
No, I think it'll be like I think he goes and he rescues him, and basically Locke is going to be like, "Oh, you're not such a dick after all." But I like
don't
the
know if
picture
that
you
would be
just sent.
something that would work though, because like
No.
I've seen that in movies, and if kind of like what Rick's on is like that doesn't always do it. Some people are just like, all right, we're enemies for now we're friends now until this is resolved, and then we're enemies again.
They're called frenemies.
Yo!
That could happen in the middle of the game. I don't know. I'm just saying that's one of the things I think is going to happen, but it's going to be one of the things that Locke sees that like Chief is not like I didn't go AWOL and I don't have to justify my reasons to your little ass.
Yeah, I've saved the world like 3 times, bitch.
Yeah. I mean that right there
Also-
should give you all the credit.
And he still hasn't been promoted, which is bullshit.
true.
He's been
He's still a petty officer.
the whole time. He's like,
He's
Yeah.
Rocky?
motherfucker's like 9.5 feet
What if
tall.
he wants Sylvester Stallone? He pulls
Yeah.
on his mask. Hey, I haven't seen Cortana around here.
You see these lips under my boots, kid?
He just says, "Yeah, I ain't done. I just need something to drink." Like the
Take it.
Lipton iced tea commercial.
And grabs
Take
the Red Bull.
Cortana to the zoo.
I heard AIs like the zoo. That's a good one.
Oh man.
I'm campaigning for that. Master Chief being Sylvester Stallone. That's good. And then turns out Spartan Locke's Carl Weathers.
Yo, it all comes together full circle.
So
Too
good.
old for this shit.
That was me this weekend.
Oh my God. No, that picture you sent us in the chat, Rick, is perfect. I've seen that picture one other time.
Yeah.
Where reality, because Master Chief's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah. But every time I see Spartan Locke, he looks as tall as like Master Chief, and I'm like, but that's not right, is it? Isn't Locke just like a normal dude who just happens to be a badass? And
Well,
like,
yeah, I think
Chief
he
is like
wasn't-
genetically engineered to be a superhuman.
Yes, yeah. Like
So,
the Spartan Locke was only like in ODST basically.
Yeah,
and then-
this is basically the Batman and Superman fight that we all
That's
love it
true.
because it brings up a good scenario, but in our minds we're all like, man, Superman fucking wrecked Batman.
It's true.
It's not even
That's
a
such a
fight.
good analogy.
So like they're setting up the Batman versus Superman. Like Locke is a huge underdog in this, right?
And he's got all the new toys. He's got all like the new armor and shit.
Maybe
has
Space
helmet.
Marines will give him some kryptonite. Some shit.
Chief's still rocking like the Mark fucking II armor and shit. That's been like, we did a little bit to it, but
Yeah. I was just thinking how funny it would be if this was a complete like shit cash grab of a game. I know it's not, but just like Master Chief picks up a Windows phone and everything. Just how amazing this would be. I mean, it would.
I would love it.
You would. I know, but you know what I mean. He'd be like, "Hold on, I need to
What if
check
he-
this out and do."
They're
first."
playing like Xbox. They're
If it
playing
was
like
just a
Xbox
complete
12 and
pander.
streaming to their
Yeah.
like their fucking masks, whatever it
Some
is.
guy screaming wearing the
Visor.
HoloLens.
Isn't that like their whole mask are HoloLens now?
Yeah, that's
Their
one thing I
HUD.
didn't like. Is the HUD. I mean, I know it's supposed to be realistic, but I think it takes out a lot of portions of the screen. It's taken out like almost a quarter of the screen with Locke's HUD because it comes down in the corners and up in the bottom. That it really looks small, which I don't. And the field of view is really wide for that, so it's like you could kind of get like motion sickness if you're sitting too close to your screen. I think.
But Rick,
So-
really important question about the HUD. I don't know if you would know this, but can I still watch my NFL on the HUD while I play?
You know you can.
Yeah.
You can keep track of your fantasy players too.
Xbox, snap that.
I had to. I was being too nice.
Xbox, Snap Cheetos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't like how it should be like transparent. I think like it should be like an outline and you should still be able to see through it, kind of thing.
What if you could what if there was an option to turn it off where it was just like regular
Like
screen?
normal?
Yeah.
It might be
I
better.
kind of like the HUD thing just because depending on who you're playing as, it changes.
Well,
So I think
usually like the way I see first-person shooters is that there's like a camera on someone's chest. But this one, they deliberately say it's on his head. They're implying that this is coming from his eyes. So where you're holding your guns makes no fucking sense in the grand scheme of things. You're like running around like this in Halo. Like, what are you
Well, isn't
doing?
that how military? I mean, they keep their guns a little higher.
Yeah, but so when you go to aim down sights, you're going like this to like this. So you should be over your head. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Look, man, I don't know. All right,
I just
the HUD argument can just go to the trash can because you could be right. If you're cutting that much off your screen, that could prevent you from seeing things. I like all the new customization options they have in it, though. There's a ton of armor and stuff. I think Halo was lacking that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Some personalization, so
Need that.
That's cool.
Gotta go with the times. I said that.
you did. You're right to say that. You're right to say it as many times as you want, sir.
That's how you.
Did you guys? Well, first of all, there's one thing we haven't talked about that happened last Monday.
Well,
Was that Star Wars trailer?
Yo, bro.
Right. Like I've never been super hyped for a Star Wars movie, but this
What?
one. Yeah,
well,
I don't
the
know.
last
the first,
ones were like the ones
Yeah.
that recently came.
Yeah, but we didn't know they were gonna be
After the
that
first
bad.
one we did.
I know, but I was never. Listen. I've always
I held
liked
out
Star
hope.
Wars, especially for what it is. But I've never been like a super Star Wars fan. So when the first ones were coming back out, I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go see him, and I saw like I think the first two in theaters. I didn't even go see the third one in theaters because it was.
You already knew.
Ass.
His choice for Darth Vader goes down as like one of the worst fucking casting roles of all time.
If I see you ever on the street, Hayden Christensen, I will throat punch your face.
He was
throat punch your throat.
It was so bad. But these ones, like, I have full faith in J.J. Abrams. Although I don't really like his filming style, I like the way he writes stories and stuff like that. So I have full faith in this one.
In a lot of animatronics too. There's not a lot of CGI. There's some, but animatronics.
He's not bad. I like what he did with the new Star Trek reboot.
Yeah.
And with Disney just basically like blank checking this whole project, it should be fine. I mean, I'll go on digital record. This is going to be the highest grossing movie of all time.
That's a good call, man.
I mean, you look at the last one was Jurassic Park holds the mantle now. This is going to beat Jurassic Park.
They shut down like Fandango's servers. Like the night that trailer dropped, like the servers crashed because people. I don't even know if we can still get tickets. I gotta get them.
I'm going probably either that Friday or Saturday, so either 1 or 2 days after it's because it comes out Thursday technically.
You gotta stay away from the internet.
I'm gonna buy them.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm not researching anything. But I have the option to go. We have an IMAX dome here, like at like the museums, so like it's a huge dome. But apparently they only filmed one scene in IMAX, 70mm footage, so it's not going to really be worth it. So I'm just going to go to see it in regular IMAX 3D and be happy about that.
I'm always down with the IMAX 3D.
And another thing, Star Wars related, EA says Battlefront's the largest beta ever played. Over 9.5 million people played it.
Holy shit!
So that's a lot.
Oh yeah, I could have guessed that. I mean, that's
and like it or hate it, this game's going to be successful.
Wars,
so
yeah, it is.
Yeah, people are clamoring for their Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of people that I work with that I played with the beta, and they're all like, oh, but I'm getting it, no problems. Like, there's no issue. I'm kind of like, I'll get it, but like not right away. Maybe for Christmas, maybe a little afterwards. But like Rick has been saying, it regardless of what happens, it's going to sell like a shit ton of copies.
Yep.
People are starving for their Star Wars, and I think. Do you guys want to hear any theories I have on seeing the trailer?
Are you going to say that what's his name is Luke Skywalker?
I mean Luke Skywalker's Luke Skywalker.
Can't go Rey or whatever his name is.
Kylo Ren is not. People saying that's Luke Skywalker. No, absolutely not. His fucking actor is like, you see his fucking face. Yes. Everybody, Luke Skywalker is not Kylo Ren.
Nope.
Now, is he the master behind Kylo Ren?
I can see that.
He's also probably not that. So, my opinion is Luke Skywalker's going to be in this movie for like 5 minutes. There's something at the end where he's saying something. But I think, and prepare yourselves for this, and I've not read anything. This is just theories. So
let's do it.
If you don't want to hear any of my theories, turn it off now, even though there's no one listening anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Han Solo dies.
Damn!
Yep, he's going to die in this movie.
What about Chewie?
Well, they gotta kill him too. That dude's old as fuck. So they're
both gonna die. There's no way Han Solo can play the next movie. There's no way, and I know just from watching that trailer, someone fucking dies. Someone important.
Do they go to the same place where Darth Vader and Obi-Wan are, and Yoda?
Well, I don't think Han can get there because he doesn't have the Force.
No. What if he finds the Force?
I mean,
like, yo.
What if someone Western
like finding Jesus? You kind of gotta be born with it.
What if he gets a payday advance on the Force?
Yeah. What if they're like, he ended up having the Force the whole time.
1-800-FORCE now.
Him and Chewie. They just you. Kind of rip that in there. See if it'll fly by.
Yeah, whatever, man. Force.
I don't know. Ancient religions and whatever he says. Oh shit! What is he? Ancient religions. And I don't know, something weapons is no match for a good blaster at your side. I can't believe I don't remember that quote.
Well, you know what R.R. Martin or whatever says, right?
Everybody dies?
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you the scene I think it's going to happen in, but I won't do that.
Wow, stop.
But I do think, is another theory, Kylo Ren could very well be Han and Leia's son.
Yep.
So, I think in the comics his real name is Jason.
So Vader would be his grandpa then.
Vader would be his grandfather. Obviously, there's a lot of things floating around about Kylo Ren on how he made his own lightsaber. Like, if you ever see like the hilt of it, it's kind of it's definitely fucking like homemade. And he's strong in the Force, but I don't know how strong. And he obviously didn't know. He didn't know what happened to Vader. I don't think anybody does besides Luke. So no one knows that Vader like came back a little bit from the dark side there at the end. So he's saying, I'm going to continue his work, but I mean, he stopped that work when he threw the Emperor into the fucking engine room or something, whatever it was. So he's obsessed, obviously, with what Vader did, which is a classic moment when Rick posted that picture today. That was fucking awesome. It's interesting because is there a Sith Lord out there somewhere?
I think that Luke Skywalker is the only person alive with the Force.
So you don't think Kylo Ren has the Force at all?
I don't think so. I think he's pretending.
I mean, oh well, maybe he could be.
Or he's searching because Luke. What I think is Luke is the last, like he was like the Yoda of his time. He's by himself, banished himself, so he won't cause no drama, and he trains people in the Force or whatever. And Han Solo is picking up them two kids to bring them to Luke because somehow he knows.
Yes. I know that they're looking for his lightsaber, and the blue lightsaber at the end is actually Luke's original lightsaber that used to belong to Anakin.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's what
his name's Annie.
Annie.
Oh my god. His name's fucking dipshit. But yeah, so I don't know. That's pretty cool stuff, man. I don't know where it's going. I know they're trying to get his lightsaber back. I don't know why. Maybe because Kylo wants it, because it was obviously Anakin's, who is Darth Vader. So it's cool, man. That scene looks amazing. Like Finn, the guy that is the former stormtrooper, he's holding the lightsaber up. He has no fucking clue on what he's doing.
Yeah, you see like the panic in his face, like
Kylo Ren's coming at him like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah,
which is exactly that's where I think Han steps in and gets killed. Anyway, so
way to be that
yes,
guy.
the fear was evident in his face, and also Rick, you can say it again if you want.
Black guy.
Black guy.
Yeah, he's the black guy. He's the one that people are threatening to fucking boycott the movie because it's an anti-white propaganda film or some shit like that.
Fuck,
it's ridiculous.
People, for the love of God,
just let it go. Just let it go.
Stop being so damn sensitive.
It's a movie about aliens.
Yeah, exactly.
Aliens.
How do these people leave their houses? Do they not like use public water fountains or anything?
Those are probably racist somehow.
Back in my grandpappy's day,
Oh my god. So a little story we should touch on, being that it's Halloween week here, before we get off the air here, is a new Friday the 13th game is in Kickstarter now.
Yeah.
So first one since 1989. And there's the television series coming too. So it's gonna.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, you better learn something.
I'm excited for Ash vs. Evil Dead though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that looks cool.
That looks super groovy.
All right, I'm reading a quote here. With the new television series on the horizon and plans announced for the 13th installment of the film, so it looks like there's another film coming.
What?
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know that.
Yep. So
pre-save this.
It's going to be cool. I think a Jason game could do well. I'm not into horror games per se, but depending on how the games run. Like if it's like Alien Isolation, where you're basically trying to hide from this dude, that would be fucking cool. Because that game was creepy as shit. It was hard to actually play in the dark. I was scared.
Spoopy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would be really cool. Mm-hmm. I don't. I'm a scaredy cat.
Yeah, I don't play scary games. No.
Right after the dogs and Resident Evil 1, I was done. Like, I'm out. I'm out. Nope.
Bro, I was scared and doomed. on Mars.
Doom 3 was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that game was fucking stupid. What world can you not have a flashlight and a
Here
gun
we
out at the
go.
same fucking time?
Get the piano.
It's time
We
for
can get
Rick's
to
Mad
Mars.
Corner, where he's mad all the
You know,
time.
it really grinds my gears.
We could literally take a teleporter to Mars, but we cannot attach a gun to a fucking flashlight.
He didn't have a flashlight, all right, man? He lost it. It was broken
Stupid.
in the scuffle.
What a terrible gameplay mechanic to introduce into such a beloved game. Remember that?
I thought it was
how
cool.
beautiful it looked, though, and how ahead of
it was
its time
amazing.
it was? It was insane.
Oh, dude. I remember playing it on PC, and I was like, oh. It was my first gaming PC that I
That's
built.
when DICE was making good games. At the same time, they didn't make that.
Oh.
That's when DICE was making good games. That's all I remember about that timeline.
And EA, if you're listening, even though I know you're not,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're there.
Hold up. Phil's trying to say something. Everybody stop the machine. There's a bunch of machines.
Battlefield, Battlefield 2142.
That's all we want. That's all we want.
All anybody ever wanted. Don't remake it. Don't remake it.
Make a new one.
Make a new one. But keep it very close to the same thing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Okay. They can make that.
I can dream. Dude, you know how many people are asking for that game? It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, but
That game
it
was
doesn't-
sick ridiculous.
It doesn't tie into a movie at all. It doesn't, it's got no point. I mean, I wish it
Battlefield
existed.
4.
I mean, that'd be cool if it did exist. Because, I mean, I don't know. It boggles my mind how, like, these companies don't want to make money. Like, the easiest way possible.
It's mind-boggling.
You know, when a bottle's up here, all your thoughts?
EA's making money hand over fist.
Yeah.
And so is Activision. Look how much money Saul just spent on emotes. And it's more to come.
Good.
Oh, that's one thing we didn't talk about. The takeaway from the article about how Destiny scrapped the DLC deal, and they're just going to do microtransactions, big DLC, microtransactions.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Activision.
No, that's
Fuck
awesome.
you.
I don't want to
No,
have
it's
to pay
not.
for story elements anymore, and I don't buy dances, so that works great for me.
Yeah, I'll buy them.
I'll buy them too. I just don't like Activision.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I haven't bought them yet though. I'm doing well. I've held out. So
I didn't.
I did just have to convince the wife though that I could get the digital deluxe version of Halo 5. So I got them rec packs, y'all. Them rec packs.
Nice.
Yeah.
The battle rifle. Battle rifle's still okay, by the way. Or not
DMR,
the battle,
bro.
The DMR. I'm sorry. The DMR is super
DMR is
okay.
all I'm looking forward to.
Shut up, cat. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for episode 53. Halloweenies. That's the title of this episode, by the way.
So we are not going to be here next week?
Rick is not going to be here.
I'll be back
We can-
Tuesday.
We're going to try to
We
get that
could-
guest?
Yeah, well, that's what
I can do it
announcement.
Saturday.
That's cool.
That is Halloween, my friend.
Yeah, that's not going to be cool. You got kids.
Yeah, that's not cool. I got kids. I gotta go trick or treating. So we will. I'm gonna let Mr. Alex Hirsch bring the news to everybody on the Facebook group, and once we get the website up and running, we'll put that on there too. But he's gonna come and give us the Nintendo. But if we can get a guest, we can do it, or we can wait for Rick. We'll see. We'll see.
I'd like to wait.
We can wait for Rick. I know it's tough in the middle of the week 'cause these guys have school. So we'll try and work out a schedule. If not, we'll bring on a guest and we'll just do a quick show for everybody.
Yeah, I'll call Phil Spencer, see if he wants to come on.
Yo!
Like your friend Phil Spencer from the Air Force.
That's what I was thinking.
No, he's cool. I like him. He plays Destiny on Xbox, like one of the only other people on our group that does that. He's cool in my book.
Es amigo.
I know too many Phils.
That's all right. Great show, guys. Good show.
All right.
Thanks for stopping in, guys.
All right. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Don't do no tricks now. Don't do no tricks.
Or drugs.
Yeah, drugs are bad.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, and remember to tune in and join us each week as we embark on a new digital crusade. You can catch us on iTunes, YouTube, and Facebook to become part of an ever-growing family of like-minded gamers.